Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fury Boys Racing channel. I'm John and welcome to the Sprint to Pikes Peak build series again. Got some really exciting news, made a lot of progress in the last almost 2 weeks since I've last made a video. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I got going on. So as you can see, I've been pretty busy. I am finishing up the body panels on the car. There's only the front nose cone here and the hood that need to be the Zeus fasteners need to be drilled for that. It has been fit, and except for this part, we're gonna have to figure some of that out, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So once those are done, then the body should be complete. I actually busted out the old dirt track panels that were on this car before. Slightly modified all of them, and they only had a few races on them, and you know, I have no problem using them again just for time's sake. They look pretty good. We'll probably go back and make new ones, but that'll be down the road a little bit. For this though, this was all set except for a Zeus fastener here. So what I did was I just got an old piece of scrap angle, aluminum angle that I had, and ran a bolt through here and a Zeus tab, a Zeus spring here for the Zeus tab, and I think it came out pretty nice. So moving on. I got new straps for this here, which allows it to pivot without this moving. So that worked out pretty well. I just took again some old scrap that I had and cut it out of there. I want to dress it up, probably put some like holes or something in there, you know, maybe just make it look better, but that'll be down the road. That's all cosmetics. I'm not trying to work on that right now. We're just trying to make the race in 2 weeks. So I do need to make a cover for this, and I'm probably going to make a firewall for here between me and the seat, for hopefully I can get that done before the race. But all this stuff has been fit, and all this stuff is, you know, this goes over this. Like I said, you know, these are from the old dirt car, so some of these panels don't fit the best. But I'll work with them, probably make them look a little bit better. They're definitely getting painted, probably a satin black, or powder coated rather. But all I had to do on these was play with the edges and notch out a couple things for the suspension back here, and then also make a hole for the battery shutoff switch, which I think came out really nice. I decided that I was just going to run the O2 sensor out where the motor plate opens up, so I'll make a hole for that a little bit later, but for now I think we're all right. I do need to make some sort of cover for in there before the race, so that is on the priority list. Anyway, moving into the cockpit here, you can see I've started in on the safety panels down in here. So I made this panel, bead rolled a couple of little things in here just to make it stronger. A little rusty at bead rolling, but I guess it came out pretty good. Put a few bends in it. Under here is the mount, the bar to mount the seat, and then right behind it, I extended this extra long for the wiring harness, and so this will protect that, you know, from, I don't know, abrasion or whatever. And then I also have another panel that I have to make yet. Made a template and everything, but all the metal stores were closed, so I got to make one during the week. So I'll get to that a little bit down the road. But the big thing, I wired in. You can see the wiring looks a little, you know, off right now, but it'll get cleaned up once I get everything finalized. Right now, I just want to make sure everything works. But the big thing that I got was this guy. That is the Holley Dash 6.8, I think they call it. But it is a really trick piece. So let me show you how that all works. Put got my battery kill switchers already on. Then just hit the ignition switch here. So this is a pretty cool piece. You can actually do pretty much everything through here, including tuning. I don't know how good the capabilities of tuning right off of this are, but you know, I guess we'll find out a little bit down the road. But this, you can go between screens. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about, but I like the gauges, and then they have shift lights, just like a road race car, any road race car, up in here. So they're like the progressive ones, where they're like green, and then, or red, yellow, green, or whatever colors they are. But anyway, it's a pretty cool deal. We're gonna have to explore it a little bit more, try to, you know, make sure that I'm optimizing the whole thing, and make sure that it's suited for what I'm trying to do. And then this thing right here is a GPS antenna, and basically that sends the GPS data to the gauges for like miles per hour, and you know, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So anyway, that's, you know, there's a lot of odds and ends that I'm taking care of. You know, just little, you know, putting bolts here and making you know, the spacers work. You know, you got to cut them down sometimes, so I cut these down and everything. This I finalized, like I said before, but there was some hardware that I needed to finish, that I took care of. And there's just little odds and ends that they're not very exciting things, but they take lots of time. And that's pretty much how it goes with any build. So I'm going to keep you guys posted as much as I can along the way. I know I have not been, you know, making a whole lot of videos back to back, but I'm going to try to step that up a little bit. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you here, but please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Bye.